Hey there. I added a new type of search capability to the website, which is eventually going to completely replace the search and play application. The reason for that, as you may have already discovered, is that Apple, in its foolish wisdom, decided to eliminate the ability for FileMaker runtime files, which is the way the search and play app is packaged. Those no longer work in the newest versions of the Mac OS, 10.14 or beyond. And that's because Apple happens to own FileMaker. So I guess they decided that they're just going to depreciate that whole thing. So we do need a replacement for that, and I'm working on it. Right now I've got the search functionality on the website mirroring almost identically the way that it works in Search and Play, and I'm going to show you about that. In addition to that, there will be coming the ability to create an account here on the website that you can then log in, and you'll be able to schedule your shows and print out those schedules similar to what Search and Play does. So I'm going to give you just a brief overview of how you use this as a search right now. You'll notice that there's two tabs here. One says Listen, the other one says Learn. And the Learn one deals only with the wiki pages, these guys up here, while Listen will search all the shows. Now, generally speaking, you can just type in a show number, song, instrument, artist, theme right here, and that will return any shows that match that search. But if you want a more a granular way of doing the search, what you do is you have to click this little icon right here. And when you do, you'll get the advanced search options. So here you can select whether you want interview shows, yes or no. And by the way, the advanced search options work in conjunction with this field up here. If you leave this empty, that's okay. It'll still try and find all the interview shows if you choose yes, but it won't limit them to interview shows that feature a song, an instrument, an artist, a theme. Likewise, you can also, if you want to search for shows at a certain tempo, you just click in here and then you can choose one or more of these. So you might want medium or mildly up tempo, like that. And then if you do the search for that, it would find all the shows that match that. You can do these in any combination that you want. So if you want to find filler shows, you could choose here. Maybe you want filler shows that are medium or mildly up tempo. If you want to limit it just to male or female or group or mixed vocals or strictly instrumentals or mostly vocals, you can just choose the ones that you want here. Again, looking for odds and ends, down there, fillers, that kind of thing. And again, you can use these. These are all yes and no. And then down here, if you wanted to search by an artist name, it will automatically, when you click in here, just add 1939. I haven't figured out how to make that stop doing that. So I'm just going to click in here, and I'm going to just type in, let's say, Miller. And then you'll see that any names that have Miller in them will pop up here, and then you can choose which one you want. So, like that. And then once you do that, let's see if this will work. Do a search. Nope, didn't find any Eddie Miller that matched that, but let's just try searching without Eddie Miller. And there you go. So now you've got medium tempo and mildly up tempo shows. And then you can just keep on going down through the list until you find one that you want to use. Later on, as I mentioned, we will have the ability to, once you've selected a show, let's say I select this one here, eventually there will be the ability on these pages here, on the show pages, to, if you're logged in, you'll see the ability to schedule that particular show. And you can put in you'll be able to enter a date and a time for the show to start. The time would be, up to you, but at least that way you can set up a sequence. and then you can print it out and send that to your whoever's pulling the shows. So that's basically the way it works. Of course, I made it a little bit smaller, but it's the same exact search features here. So here you can search for wikis. Here you can search for shows. So there you have it. And I hope that this helps. And I will let you know. In fact, I'll make a big announcement once we've got the ability to add shows to a playlist. Okay.